How's it going, everyone? Gavin here with MA2 Disc Golf, and I have a few different discs today that I want to show you guys, but mostly I want to highlight this one right here, the limited edition Lux Vapor Essence with the 2022 B stamp from the European Open. And I also have 3 other essences that Discmania has made, including the Zen. I have the Breast Cancer Awareness Evolution Essence, and then I also have a GEO Essence, and we're going to see how they fly, but I know you all want to see how the new Vapor Lux one flies, so let's get to it. Just kidding, we're not going to end up throwing this one, so I'm going to put this back in a box and then we'll get to the other 3. But let me know in the comments below if you want to see me throw this, even though it's a limited edition and I'm not going to be able to get another one for any reasonable price. Alright, so out of the 3 we have left, we have a GEO Essence, and it's at a 174, the Neo Essence at a 173, and then the Zen at a 172. Now the weight can make a little bit of a difference on these because they are a flippier driver, but I have a little bit of a right to left headwind, so I'm going to try and hyzer flip them to flat, maybe get a little bit of turn, but they should hook up once they start slowing down and the wind's going to push them back left. So I might be able to get some nice S-curves out of them, if not a straight to fade flight in this wind. We're going to start off with what should be the flippiest in the GEO Essence and see how that flies. It's that GEO plastic from the Evolution line, so it's very grippy. I believe it comes in Discmania's starter pack for the Evolution line, and I'm excited to give it a shot. We're on a hole 2 out at Mountain Crest, and the basket's about 340 feet, and I think I can probably push this to about 400 on a good throw, but I think right around that 340, just to not put enough power behind it to completely burn it over, but give it a little bit of, glide out, and let's see if I can get that hyzer flip down. Okay, that was pretty freaking far. It turned quite a bit and then it ended up fading back. I'm gonna laser these just to see how far they actually went. But next up is gonna be the Evolution Essence. Should be a similar line. I'm gonna try and hit it. Right out to that tree back there. I want to say that tree's at about 460 feet. These discs just fly incredibly far. Like, it takes very little effort and they just flip up and ride out. They have so much glide. So now I'm gonna try the Zen Essence. I threw one of these back in the day, ended up losing it, and I was able to pick up one from the Infinite Discs Tour store in St. George in Utah. So really stoked about that. This one's a little bit lighter, but I think we can get on a similar line, and let's see how it flies. Alright, that one was way lower, but it's still, with extra height and a little bit more nose angle up, I think it's going to fly exactly the same as the other ones. Now I'm going to try them on some forehands, which is really interesting because they're an understable disc, and on a forehand, it's really easy to turn them over. So we're going to try and push them out and try and park this basket on a forehand. The wind did end up switching like right before I threw these, and it's more of a tailwind now. Still a right to left, but it's tailwind instead, so they'll fly a little bit further, but if they do get turned over, they can get pushed down. And I got some distance reads on these. Coming up shortest was obviously the Zen Essence that hit that tree there, but even after hitting the tree, it still went over 300 feet. And if I get a little bit more height on it, I think it's just gonna push out well past 4. So I misspoke when I was throwing the Evolution Essence right afterwards and hit a tree with it. That tree's actually just over 400 feet, so it came in at 415. And then the furthest was the GEO Essence, which is interesting to me because I would expect it to at least turn over a bit more and probably push down faster, but it really held a light turn and produced a lot of glide out of it. Ended up coming at 435 feet. That's with an 8-speed fairway driver. That's not my furthest throw, but it's up there. And so I'm really curious to get them on some forehands and see if I can't hit 340 feet down the basket out there. It's a little bit downhill. It's about 10 feet downhill from the tee pad, maybe a little bit less, but it's right there, and I want to try and get some forehands and see if I can't, work my forehand form in and hopefully get these right close to the basket for hopefully a park job, if not a circle 1 putt. All right, let's get those forehands on and see how they fly, see if I can't throw them about 340, 350 to this basket. Let's start off with the GEO Essence like we did last time. That one was definitely a little bit light, so I'm going to try and get a little bit more hyzer and a little bit more power on the Evolution GEO Essence and see if we can't push it a little bit further. Just a touch long, but a much better flight out of it. So with that one just being a little bit long, time for the Zen Essence. I've actually thrown the Zen Essence on forehands more than anything else, and I'm hoping I can get a good one here for you guys right after that. So try and push it down and get it to that 340 foot mark. Well, rolled that one. So I'm gonna collect them and do at least another one with the GEO Essence and another one with that Zen Essence, because those shots are just not good to see their flight characteristics on a forehand. We're going to re-throw those forehands and try and get them all to fly just a little bit better. First up, the GEO Essence from the Evolution line. Next up, the GEO Essence with the sweet breast cancer awareness stamp from last year. Tried it a little bit. Do you think there's ever going to be a video where I don't hit a tree? Because I don't think so. Last up, the Nate Perkins Signature Series Zen Essence. This is a disc that I have gotten on forehand so many times so well, and I just haven't been able to do it today. Let's get it. Arguably, I think that Zen Essence probably has the most glide, and it's a little bit more stable by the looks of it because it's able to pull out of that even at a lower, more nose down angle. It didn't end up rolling on that shot. So as far as these 3 discs, I have no idea which one's more stable in all reality, because I am not consistent enough to get those shots down with this understable of a disc, especially with distributing how much power I need specifically on those forehands. But I think it's a really easy disc to get a lot of distance on, And especially with the tailwind that's blowing now, I think you can easily push an extra 50 feet on some of your more stable fairways with this and still have a lot of consistency. Headwinds, I probably wouldn't throw it into just because of its propensity to turn over, but I really like the Essence. It's been in my bag for about a year now, just under, and I'm excited to keep throwing it and work this Zen Essence back into my bag like I had my old one, because I haven't really been throwing my Essence much, especially with the wind out here in Vegas. So if you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments below if you want me to throw that Luxe Vapor Essence. It would really pain me to do so, but if you guys want to see it, let me know. Also, what's that 8-speed, glidey, neutral to slightly understable fairway that you bag? Let me know, and I might just pick one up and try it out. See y'all in the next video.